Good morning. It's Saturday. Let's see, the 16th December. And if I look tired, it's because I am tired. It's been a long week. Every day I've had to been out of the house at 6 a.m. trying to get to a place, and I usually like having just a slow breakfast, hot cup of tea, and get into the day slowly. Didn't happen any day, so I'm pretty tired. And it showed this morning. Anyway, what I wanted to get to today is, well, actually, let me go back to that a moment. You know, I think we take for granted the recovery we need as business people in everyday life. There's a great book. It was written maybe about 12 years ago, probably even longer than that. It's called The Power of Full Engagement, and it talks about a lot of things. One is having recovery time, as well as finding hobbies or things that distract you from being at full engagement, so that when you do need to be full engaged, that you have the energy to go about doing that. And it's all taken from work with athletes, and taking that work with athletes to the executive world, the business world. And so if I think about it, like the NFL going to Thursday night games and all the complaints about just not being ready on Thursday, it's true. These players are exhausted if they're playing on a Sunday game and they're just not ready by Thursday. So this whole idea of increasing revenue and to play on Thursdays, not a great idea for the players, and I can understand their animosity towards it and towards the owners and the NFL for doing it, because they just must be exhausted, because that's the way I feel right now. And I think that brings us to a good transition for today's topic, and that really is the following. As business owners, we need to lead, manage, and hold people accountable. But this whole idea of leading is a misnomer. Leading is really getting out of the friggin' person's way so that they can do their best. And being there when they need help. It is not being at the head of the line charging forward. Leading is all about stepping back, finding what that person does really well, and then just completely getting out of their way. Because the best thing to do, the best productivity, is for them just to have at it. Now, multiple times in my career, I've had to micromanage people, and what I've realized now is that as soon as I have to micromanage people, I am doing the wrong thing. I need to get rid of them ASAP, or better yet, if there's another position within the firm, fill them into that role. So going back to really how to lead, manage, and hold people accountable is getting out of the way, being there with answers and coaching when they feel stuck, and just being their moral support when they're sort of feeling down or not in the groove. But this idea of charging forth and you being at the front of the pack, it's utter nonsense. It just is not the way leadership is. It's really just about finding that one thing that the employees do really well, letting them go at it, and allowing them to reap the rewards, and the business to reap the rewards of all their great activity. So, on this tired Sunday or Saturday morning, remember, A, to get good recovery, and second, really good leadership is all about finding what that person does really well, allowing them to go at it, and get out of their way. Thanks. You have a great Saturday and Sunday.